Vic Shattuck here, and I'm going to just go through some of the settings on Gmail today so that you can experience a efficient way to view your emails and to basically eliminate the emails that you want across all devices. So here we go. You know, when you open up Gmail, you may see something like this. And it may be a lot of different emails coming into you. You may not have all the filters set up that I do with all the different files over on the left hand side. But anyways, what I want you to do is take a look at your settings. You go over to the right hand side, click the drop down and go to settings. So the important part is we all have multiple devices, and for the most part we probably view our emails on all of our devices. So because of that, here's something that is critical. You need to go into your settings, and then you need to come over to forwarding and POP/IMAP. All right, and you click on that tab and look to see how things are set up. The important part here, you may want to forward copies of this email. You can do that in forwarding. POP download, you can learn more about that. That's Post Office Protocol. And but most important for us right now is to come down here and set up IMAP. This is Internet Mail App Protocol. So enable the IMAP and then leave the auto expunge on, so that if you're on your phone someplace, pull up your email, see a bunch of emails you want to delete, you delete them. They will be deleted off the Gmail server immediately, and then you won't see them on your laptop or your desktop when you access your mail there. This is going to save you a bunch of time. Just leave everything default settings and then come down to the bottom and save your settings, save your changes. That will help you immensely. Once you're done there, I want to show you a couple of different tricks here. Not tricks, but a couple of different features within Gmail that you'll want to pay attention to. You can go to your inbox and see how your inbox is set up. Now, at this point, you can set this up so that all your unread emails will come to the top. You may have starred some emails because you consider them in, that you want them to be kept and you want to refer back to them. You think they're important. You may have some important emails. You may have everything else there. So right here is where you can select how your inbox is going to look when you open it up. So if you go to the inbox unread count, you can have all unread items in the first section. You can have unread items in the inbox. You have choices to make. Just go ahead and go through those choices and work your way down through. Filtered email, filtered mail. Listen, I use filters, and I'll show you those in just a second. But I want to make sure that if you're going to use filters, you check off don't override filters. Now, for some of you, it may be easier to include, to select the first option here, which is include important messages in the inbox that may have been filtered out. Okay, so you may want to do that, and you may need to play with this a little bit to see how it works. So I'm going to check that box right now, and notice I have to save the changes. So I'm going to save the changes, and it's loading, and here's my email again. All right, so I have it set up that, you know, all my unread emails are going to come to the top, then my starred items are going to come up there, and then all other mail is going to come after that. Important comes after that, because this is the way I had it set up. Now remember how we did that. You know, we went over here to the wheel, we clicked on settings, and when it loaded, when the settings loaded, we went to inbox, and then we looked and see I have unread, all starred, important, everything else. That's the way my inbox is set up. It organizes itself for you. The next thing I want to talk about is labels. Now, you can click all kinds of labels. There's system labels. Now, here is where you can decide whether you want them to show or you want them to be hidden. Okay? So if you have one of these hidden guys, you're not going to see it on the left-hand side. So make sure that you go through each one of those and determine whether you want your starred items to show or to be hidden, whether you want important items shown, chats shown, sent mail shown. I mean, you just look at those different categories. They're all listed on the left-hand side here. You may need to go down to the bottom and hit more labels to get them to all show, but that's where they are. And then after that, come down into your categories and then your labels. Now, in categories, Gmail will automatically categorize many of your emails. And if you have more than one category showing when you open up your inbox at the top, and I'll show you that in just a minute, then this is where it's going to be. All right? So, then you come down into labels, and you can create your own labels. So we'll show you that in probably another video, but right now I'm going to go back to my Gmail, and I'm going to show you what I mean here. So here I come right into Gmail, and here it is. All right. So it says unread here. I don't have any of those other categories shown that that I mentioned before. So let me make a couple of changes here. Back into settings, and I'm going to go to labels. Whoops, labels. And let me just come down into categories, and let me just say show social. All right. And let's see, do I need to save the changes all the way to the bottom? That's where they put it. Nope. I don't think I do. I think I'm all set there. So now I can go back to my Gmail, go over to the drop down, pull up Gmail, and refresh. You know, you got the refresh right at the top there, guys. And away we go. All right. So it didn't show me the social. Isn't that amazing? Oh, you can see socials right over here. Okay. I have 187 emails under categories on the left-hand side in social. Well, all right. So I may go over there and, oops. Now that is not good. Why did that do that? You know, just to confuse me, I guess, you know. But anyways, where's social? Where's social? Where did social go? It must be all the way down here. You shouldn't have to look for it like this. I apologize. I didn't mean to do it this way. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to make another change. And I'm going to go to labels again. And I'm doing this multiple times. Okay. And it's come down to categories. I'm going to hide social and hide it. Show messages in list. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, see, I showed the label list on the left-hand side, but I didn't show it in the list, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to show promotions. And now you will see it. Now we'll go back over to Gmail. Okay, a little bit lengthy on this, but I apologize, but I want to make sure that that you see it. Okay, so now it says promotions, 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 social. Okay, social, social, social. All right, you can see how this breaks things out. All right. Now, one other thing. I'm going to do it one more time. So we go back over here. We go to settings. And we go to labels. Okay, I'm going to undo those changes I just made. I'm going to say hide for social, hide for promotions, hide here, and hide here. And then I'm going to go down to labels, and let's see here. I wanted to do one other thing, and that was to bring up Let's see. Updates. Show updates. Show updates. Now let's just see what this does, okay, guys? Because I want to make sure that I run through a couple of these examples for you in how you make changes and how it's going to show. Okay, see, it shows up here, updates. All right, so those come in as updates. All right, these are all labeled updates. Gmail automatically does this for us. It eliminates updates. Okay, all right, so I'm going to undo that because I really don't want it. I'm back into settings, and I think you get the picture now. So go to labels, and this is how easy it is to do. I'm going to hide that, and we are done, and that's the way it is. All right, so let me go on because I'm running I'm up way longer than I intended to be, but you know, I'm going to give you this. It'll be under 15 minutes. Let's say that you have some emails coming in that you really want to put in a specific a box, okay? And you want them to be, let's just pick Groupon, okay? So I go to my Groupon email, I open, and if I wanted to filter all my Groupons, I would come over here and I would say filter messages like this. This is a filtration system, so you're going to set up a file and you're going to send all the Groupon messages to that file, okay? That didn't work too good. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to inbox again, and then I'm going to go to, let's see, HGTV, all right? I'll go to HGTV. I'm going to go to filter this message, and then I'm going to see what it says. All right, so I'm going to open the message. Okay, that's how you set up a filter. Okay, now I have that filter set up, and I can go back into my settings. Actually, I can go over here, and I can look for HGTV, and it should be in. I set up a filter for this, and I don't even know where I filtered it to. I apologize, you know, I do make these silly little mistakes every once in a while, and so I really don't know where that one went. I gotta go looking for it, and let me see. All right. Okay, so I'm not going to waste your time. Anyways, that's how you set up filters. I'll cover this again in a different video. Vic Shattuck here, and have a great day.